Did you know that you can buy a 275-gallon tub of lube off of Amazon?
Jesus fuck.
Of lube.
Who needs that
Not
much?
water. Of lube.
Who needs that much lube?
Ron Jeremy. I don't know. Like, the guy in the penis pill commercial.
Who is having that much sex, dude? Because honestly, hats off to you.
Well, I saw that on a meme.
Pichu!
Oh, it's Pichu. I saw that on a meme the other day, and I'm like, that's not true. They had to, like, Photoshop that or something. Amazoned it. It's there.
Jesus, dude.
It's one of those giant square containers. You know what I'm talking about,
Of just lube.
Oh.
That's just so unnecessary. I mean, like, what's the... I forgot what I was going to say. I want to be honest with you.
I have no idea.
It hit in my head. It was like the dots connected, and then all of a sudden, someone like erased the line, and the dots just disappeared off the face of the earth.
All right. Well,
They're like, we did our job, peace.
with that memory loss, welcome back.
Oh, it was something to do with Pichu. It wasn't the thing.
Oh, okay. Welcome back, everyone.
But yeah, I have like a new appreciation for Pichu because of Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Because Pichu's a lightweight, but that thing is so fucking fun to use. I love Pichu. Super fun character.
I really want to play Smash Bros. Sometime.
Just tell me when, dude. I will bring it over. Although I don't know if
This is a different girl.
my charging station has worked.
She's the girl who got the same collection from Claire's.
No. We've been over this. It's the same person. She's just slapping on different wigs and running into other leaf piles.
Yeah, she chose not to change the wig the first time.
Yeah.
But this time she's like, fuck, they know who I am.
Yeah, she's like, and she hands us her ID every time to make sure we know she changed her name for this.
Not only did she change her wig, but she also went from like, hey guys.
69. Nice. Sorry.
She went from, hey guys, to, hey guys, my name's Claire.
Jesus.
And it's like an obvious, like she's hiding her voice, and we're like, hi, Ruth.
Back again, huh? I don't know where she keeps finding these Pokemon, though.
I don't know where she keeps finding these fucking wigs.
I'm pretty sure she just has them in the pouch. She's like, this is my survival gear. Ruth, it's a bunch of wigs.
She has one rope and just 50 wigs.
Just like, stop it. Go home.
Oh, and a leaf blower.
The fuck?
Because she's covered in leaves.
Oh my god. Agility. Fuck agility.
What's wrong with agility? Agility can be in handy sometimes.
Be in handy sometimes?
Well,
Nice English, moron.
It can come and be handy. It was a joke. I meant to say that wrong.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I was like...
He looked at me as though I was serious.
Did I read that right?
Wait. Did I read that right with my brain? Did my brain comprehend the statement that was just said?
You ever have verbal dyslexia? Happens all the time.
I had that today. I think I told you. You were here, weren't you?
I don't remember.
Anyway, it happens.
It's too late. If you could probably tell if you ever watch these videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like some of the episodes were like, damn, dude, they're like all over the place. It's because like right now it's 1 a.m.
It is 1:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Like,
and we've been recording.
I got here
2.
at 2.
Yeah.
We haven't been recording since 2.
We're just gonna say it's been since 2 because our brains have been going since 2.
Yeah, but yeah, towards the end of this, I always get slap happy because my eyelids, they're not to the point where they're heavy, but it takes a little longer to open them when I blink.
Yeah, and you're like, I could totally fall asleep if I just didn't open them, but I have to be sentient for this to happen.
It's no bueno. No bueno, senor.
Did I ever tell you of the story where my
Did I ever tell you? Sorry.
Okay, so...
West Philadelphia, born... Sorry, I don't know why those two connected in my head, but they did.
So, did I ever tell you the story of my mom explaining the truth about Santa to me?
Yeah.
Okay, for any parents watching...
don't do it like this.
Santa talk is about to happen. This is your warning, okay? But I have told you the story?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it again anyway.
You believed it for a while, right?
It's too good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it anyway. So basically, for all of you who do not know and your parents are not around,
Santa's not real.
Santa ain't real. You know, he's a lie that was told to you by your mother and your father, and if you don't have one of them, just the single one that. Okay.
I cried when I found out, not because Santa wasn't real, because I felt lied to. It's like, what else is a lie then, huh? What else? Are you my parents?
So
I don't even know.
The funny part about my story, I forget what age I was, so I can't remember if it was like 6th grade.
Mega punch.
Or what. That sounds good.
It's only normal, though.
What's its thing?
80.
It's like Mach Punch, but slow.
That's not helpful.
Anyway. So...
I wonder if they pack the same punch, though, right? Because the other one has like a weaker base, but it's at Mach speed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is just a mega punch, but it's not fast.
It's bigger, but So it's more piercing with the Mach Punch. The other one is like slam damage.
It's a question for a higher power.
Splash damage. Is what
There we
I meant
go.
to say. But anyway.
All right.
But
weren't you in 7th or 8th grade?
I don't want to say I was in junior high because I feel like I remember knowing in junior high, but I could
No,
have been.
I know your mom told me you were in at least junior high
Was
when
I?
you found out.
I know it wasn't high school.
I think you were 13 because you were getting made fun of, weren't you?
Oh, let me tell my story.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Anyway, so like I said, Santa ain't real.
What up, Pope?
But so my mom and my stepdad brought me down to explain to me that Santa isn't real. The reason for this is that I was getting in arguments at school because people were telling me Santa isn't real, and I was such a firm believer that I was like, no, you're wrong, your parents are wrong, your parents lied to you, your parents don't love you.
Yeah.
And I was adamantly set that Santa was real. And
What did she just give me?
I don't know.
I didn't look.
Moonstone.
I was clicking way too fast.
Moonstone. Okay.
Okay, Kira, what are we doing?
Pause. Sorry about that. I had to pause real quick.
Hi, Dom.
My dog was making some noise.
But
But anyway,
what the fuck?
so I was getting in like heated arguments at school, enough to where like my parents were hearing about these arguments.
Oh, that's right.
And so my mom, mainly my mom, my stepdad was there, but my mom brought me downstairs and she was like, Tristan, I want to tell you something. She's really slow with her explanations, by the way, if you remember the whole gay thing, right?
Yeah.
So she spent like 30 minutes prepping me for this one sentence. And she's like, Santa isn't real. And I was like, is this a joke? Like, this can't be real.
You were that big a believer.
I was so hard in believing about Santa.
Jesus, dude.
Oh, it's Arcanine. Yes. Fucking love Arcanine.
We have to kill it.
I don't fucking care.
I'm going to kill it.
I would ride Arcanine.
I am going to mega punch this
ride Arcanine.
I'm gonna punch it!
I will murder you.
I'm gonna punch it!
I don't have the gun here, but I can get it, and it has no bullets, so I'll just punch you across the
Oh my lord.
Anyway, back to my story. So mom's like, Santa isn't real. And I was like, nah, you're joking. And then like I noticed she was,
Stop capping. Stop capping, Jenny.
I noticed she was serious. And I was like, wait, like Santa really isn't real? And I told you, like I've never been one to cry. I cried.
Oh yeah.
I cried.
Oh, I bet.
moment. But the funny part is, and my mom to this day tells this story at this moment with laughter.
Yeah. Thanks,
the funny
asshole.
part is it went from Santa's not real and I'm crying and then I look up at her, pause my crying for a moment, and I'm like, the Easter Bunny?
Oh yeah, I did the same thing.
Yeah. And then she was like, not real. And I'm like, no! And then I turned back and I'm like, the Tooth Fairy? Me. And I'm like, no!
Me.
I went through the list of like all the way down to like leprechauns.
Leprechauns? You believed in those?
No, not really, but like I went down like the whole list.
We were going
just
through
to make sure.
all of mythology.
Dragons, maybe.
We don't. Why is? Hello? I didn't mean to throw you out here.
Yeah, he gonna fuck him up.
Oh, I think he used roar. That's why.
Oh,
That's why he didn't attack.
Okay.
I was like, I was trying to switch in
But
money bags.
So that was my experience with my mom explaining to me that Santa and the rest of mythological creatures are
See,
not real.
I like knew since 4th grade, but I never said shit because I was like, let's see how long they lie to me.
Yeah.
Like I was that kid.
Yeah, I got
I
you.
was like, let's see how long y'all fuckers are gonna lie to me.
You know what's funny?
And
though?
they another 2 years.
You know what's funny though is so all my friends and all the people at school were telling me like, "Hey, Santa ain't real." But on the other hand, I'm the one who told them what sex was. Like,
Jesus Christ, dude.
that's so backwards.
When I was a kid, like before I right before puberty, when you're like first introduced to the idea of sex, I thought you just rubbed them together. I didn't know insertion ever was a thing.
Well, you know what? Did I ever tell you how my mom explained to me what sex was?
I never had the talk.
So I never really had the talk was.
I got to the age where they're like, yeah, you know what it is. They just went, if you're gonna do it, please use protection. That's the only conversation I've ever had.
So my quote unquote conversation, because at the point I knew like a guy and a girl did something, and then a baby came out.
Yeah.
But I had no idea it was like penis involved at all.
How did it happen?
So we had 2 dogs at the time.
Tristan was on Mythbusters, bro. It's like, where did the baby come from?
Santa's not real. What's next? On the next episode of Tristan.
It would have been hilarious if it was like, so the stork didn't bring me either, huh?
I never believed in the stork. That was just dumb. But the thing
Yeah, but
is,
Santa was perfectly normal.
hey, it could happen. Magic, bro. Anyway, so we had 2 dogs, a girl and a boy.
Oh God.
Both were fixed, and I'll never forget going outside. Well, letting the dogs outside, and my mom was next to me, and like the boy dog, they were both fixed, but the boy dog started humping the girl dog, and I just turned to my mom and I'm like, "Is that what sex is?" And she goes, "Yep." That was my whole talk, and then I just left. I didn't get no.
Is that what sex is? Yep.
And like my mom legitimately answered just like that. She was like, "Yep."
Jesus, dude.
Okay, so Jason knows my mom. All the people at home, my mom got no chill. Like she just says how it is.
It's fun. It's so funny.
Oh, but so that's how a lot of my childhood went during that phase where I was learning new things. My mom was just like, "Yep."
Dude, I was like, because, you know, when I confronted my mom. They never told me. I like pulled her aside one night.
Yeah.
It was like getting close to Christmas. I was like, Santa's not real, is he? And she's like, what? I'm like, Santa's not real, is he?
At least you didn't do the stereotypical, like, you know beforehand, so you hide out and wait for your parents to put the
Bro. I was, for some reason as a kid, I was confrontational, bro. You're going to lie to me? I'm going to make sure you know I know you're lying to me. Yeah. And like I said, I didn't cry because Santa wasn't real. I cried because I was being lied to, and I was upset. And she's like, at the end of it, she's like, well, now you get to be an elf. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm not going to lie to Brett.
Fuck
you know
that.
Yeah. I'm not taking part in your schemes, woman.
So I think the difference between me and you is my brother is 11 years younger than me. So
yeah, mine's only 2.
So like I took on sort of like a parental role. I made sure he was in bed and I like kept watch while things happened. You know what I mean?
My brother was a bitch. Fucking hate that kid.
Oh.
Like, I shit you not, this kid was scared of storms, right? First of all,
what the fuck is that thing?
It's Volcarona.
That thing looks awesome and scary.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if it's a pseudo-legendary in this gen.
That is awesome.
But you remember those like sand tombs we went to?
Mm-hmm.
Like post-game?
Yeah.
You find this thing at the bottom.
Oh.
I wonder if I could shut up.
That looks really cool. And
it's
also,
fire bug.
It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But it looks cool at the same time.
Why did that hurt so bad? It was a crit, and that's why.
But
yeah, so like he was scared of storms. I understand the fear of storms. We had a few incidences with storms where we were pretty close to death. So like I understand why he was so scared.
Yeah.
But not to the point where you're ruining everyone's night because you heard one thing of thunder 30 miles away. Okay? That pissed me off because it lasted way too long.
Yeah.
Like years upon years.
Mm-hmm.
Until like it's to the point where now he was afraid of them longer than he wasn't.
Yeah.
And so I personally, even after those experiences, I went through the exact same experiences as him, and then another like tornado scare, where we thought we were gonna get hit by a tornado, and he wasn't there for that. I fucking love storms. I love them.
Well, it's Marowak. But so maybe I'm so chill because in case all of you can't tell, because I'm kind of energetic, I'm a very chill dude. Maybe I'm so chill because when I was 2 years old, I was in a hurricane.
It's like, nothing can kill me now.
It was ingrained in my body. I'm just like, chaos is my existence, and I shall accept it.
God, you're such an edgy teenager.
I'm an edgy 24-year-old.
Chaos is my existence, and if we're being honest, dude, I was in a hurricane when I was 2, and like ever since then, I've just been vibing with the universe. God sent me a vibe check, and I passed it, bro. I know I'm not going out anytime soon.
Oh, well, there was this... I don't know if it's still a thing, but there was this challenge.
Tell me that wasn't the perfect fucking voice for that, too.
It was, actually.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Appreciate
it.
I'm lightheaded after that one.
The head voice.
Yeah.
But,
used all the oxygen in my lungs.
So we were in Jacksonville, North Carolina, because my dad was in camp. My real dad.
That's in North Carolina?
Yeah. There's a Jacksonville, Florida, too.
I was going to say, I've been lied to my whole life.
Jacksonville, Florida is much more well known. But Camp Lejeune is nearby, which is why we live there.
What?
It's a Marine camp.
Oh.
So my dad was in the military. But apparently there's a challenge.
I didn't know that.
Anytime there... You didn't know that? That's the whole reason we went out there. That's why my mom was poor.
I just knew that, like, no offense, but your dad was like a deadbeat.
Oh, yeah. Well, so the thing is, my mom was so poor that at one point... So Burger King, back when I was like 1 or 2, came out with the fries they have now as new fries. And so what they would do is they would give you a free small fry. This is all according to my mom, so I don't know how true it is, but I'm assuming it's true. And so apparently we were so poor that instead of spending money on dinner that night, we went to like 5 Burger Kings.
Yeah.
And just ate fries and water.
I saw like something similar to that recently.
Yeah.
Wendy's had like a free 4-piece nugget.
Oh, really?
And some dude posted that he went to every Wendy's within like a 15-mile radius. It took him like 5.5 hours.
Yeah.
But he got like enough food for like a week. And Wendy's replied to the tweet saying, not going to lie, that's just impressive.
I mean, if you're going to do it.
Have you ever looked at Wendy's Twitter?
I have.
It's hilarious.
Apparently, they're like the first ones who started corporate Twitters.
I love them. Whoever's running that account is a genius.
If you ever see this, you the man.
Yeah.
You changed the whole genre of corporate Twitter.
That's why I like making stupid tweets.
Yeah.
Because I just think it's like, have a personality. And like, even now, I'm like, Wendy's did that.
I think people treat it too much like Facebook.
It didn't make me want Wendy's anymore, but I gained like a respect for Wendy's.
I don't think it's to make you want Wendy's. I think it's to put their name in your brain.
Yeah, and it's a personality.
Oh, remember, we can get experience share here somewhere.
Yeah, up in the building.
Yeah.
It gave a personality to a brand, which not, most of the time, a brand like that,
Yeah.
you don't have a personality. Oh, God.
Like we said, right now it's 1:28.
1:28 in the morning. Waking up on a Saturday night.
What was I talking about before?
Probably something
about mom. Oh, we were poor.
Yeah.
I finished.
God,
that.
love that time.
I had another mom story.
Love being poor.
I know I've told you this, but
when did I get so much money?
my mom, she's kind of a badass, right?
Yeah, she is.
Fucking,
your mom is cool as shit.
she doesn't take shit from anyone,
No.
but she'll give you the shirt off her back if you need it. Like, she's that type of person. The thing.
My mom does that without the badass part.
Your mom's just a pushover. No offense to your mom, but
I love my mom, but she is.
But my favorite story to tell about my mom to explain how badass she was, because she's just a small, skinny little twig. Like, she weighs maybe 100 pounds.
Yeah, she weighs.
She's always.
I think she's like 102 right now. She said yesterday.
Something like that.
Like, what? How old is Luke now?
Luke, he's 11 years younger than me, so 20. No, fucking Jesus Christ.
13.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, Luke's a bigger kid because he's Guatemalan, so he's built like that.
Yeah.
He only weighs 10 less pounds than me.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think 13 now because I hit 148.
Yeah.
But he's 130 something. He's been heavier than her for like 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jesus.
He's a big dude. I mean,
but I'm just saying, your mom's light as shit too.
Oh yeah. The thing is, my mom's always been around that weight. Like, I'm sure she was heavier at some point, like 110 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But
heavier.
She's always been like little teeny.
Like if you look at her, you're like, are you anorexic?
Apparently, when she was pregnant with me, no one could tell she was pregnant because she was one of them.
Oh fuck!
Like, she was super skinny, didn't show a belly. But anyway, back to my story. So, and I know you've heard this one, but so our whole extended family has played soccer at some point.
There's so many good Jenny soccer stories.
This one isn't even about really soccer. So my mom, I have the same like type of anger as her, right? So in order to get angry, it takes a lot. But when I am angry,
you better watch out.
You better like not talk to me for a few days. The thing is, my mom does that very easily when she's playing soccer, and so
it's just because the adrenaline's high, you know.
Yeah. Well, this dude and his girlfriend on the other team.
I love this story.
I was there. Grandma was there. I was there, and Scott was goalie. My stepdad was goalie, and so Grandma was watching me on the sidelines, just playing around, whatever you do.
Yeah.
And Mom was playing, and so this guy and his girlfriend on the other team, because Mom was a defender, kept like going up to Mom, and Mom would shut him down because she was really good. Apparently, I don't really remember much.
Apparently, all three of those sisters were like great in their prime.
Apparently, but anyway, so she was shutting them down.
We got quick balls.
Yeah.
Remember that.
I got quick balls.
Remember that.
So she was shutting them down the entire time, and eventually, every time they would run by, even if like they didn't have the ball, they would just be like, language warning. They would just be like, cunt.
Oh shit.
Whore. Bitch. And that's the type of thing that will send my mom over, because like the one time thing, Mom can hold it down.
Yeah.
But when it builds and builds and builds, it just unleashes. So one time, this dude the dude that was calling her, a cunt, a whore, and a bitch, or whatever, shoulder checked.
And in this age, in indoor, it's
Yeah. This was when my mom was like, let's see, I was 3 or 4 at the time. Probably.
So she's in her 20s.
Yeah. So she's like 20. She's 20 years older than me. So 23 or 24.
I thought she had you when she was 18. Or is that?
No, she had me when she was 19, but we're like
I got you. Yeah. Like Brett.
Mid-year.
Yeah.
Okay, So this dude shoulder checks her hard into the wall. And my mom gets up, grabs him by the back of his head. I don't know if it was like his neck or his hair, but grabs him by the back of his head, slams his head into the glass or whatever it was back then, paneled wall. He falls to the ground, and she kicks his face. And my mom, she was skinny, but she was pure muscle.
Dude, her fucking kicks would kill a man.
And my stepdad was goalie. Ran straight to my mom, basically tackled her off this dude. And this dude ended up with a broken face.
Not a broken nose.
No, a legitimately
broken face.
Like broken, like where your cheekbones are type face.
You have bones in your face? She fucking broke them.
And my mom, she's like, it's really embarrassing. But like, they kicked me out after the game. But apparently, at Sportsplex where this was at, they no longer have a soccer field. It's a hockey rink. But at Sportsplex where this was at, they don't kick you out of the building. They just kick you off the field.
Yeah.
And
so she was still there.
And so my mom was there with me, grandma, and her. And apparently people... So she was yelling at the field. People were telling her, like, kids are here. Because she was, like, cursing and everything.
Yeah.
The whole rest of the game. And my mom told me this the other day. This is a new part of the story I didn't know until the other day. She apparently told this one lady who said, like, kids are here, you shouldn't cuss. She's like, well, you shouldn't have brought your fucking kids! And so at that point, my grandma took me outside and left.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So that's an explanation of how my mom is. Like, she's tiny, but she'll fuck you up.
There's the other story of where she got so mad and she had gotten in trouble so many times that she punched the wall and broke her wrist.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Same indoor again, but she had gotten in trouble so many times
Yep.
that she just punched the wall because she knew she couldn't punch someone else and just broke her wrist and then kept playing.
Yeah, so my mom never quits anything. She finished the rest of that entire game with a broken wrist.
What a
And
badass.
what's funny is I remember when she had that cast. That was also around when I was 3 or 4, so...
Fucking hard ass.
She's still badass, but she's definitely older.
Yeah.
But she still has that mentality. She's the reason why I never take any sick days.
Nah, bro, fuck that. If I got sick days to use and I'm actually sick, I'm not coming in.
Anyway.
Because in my head, right, they're there to be used.
I agree with you. Like, they should be used.
But like, if I'm there and I'm sick enough to where I'm like, I know I shouldn't be around people, I'm gonna use a sick day. Because I'm not trying to get everyone else sick.
I got you.
Because like you said in a previous episode, you started the whole fucking strep throat pandemic in junior high.
Everyone who was in the school at the time I was in junior high got strep throat because my mom made me go to school.
Yeah. Like, okay. 30,000 people died because of Tristan. He started a nationwide pandemic.
It was a chain that the entire world at some point within the next year or two got strep throat.
Yeah.
And someone died because they had a week.
It originated at Tristan. Like,
I was ground zero.
You know how like the COVID outbreak started in China?
Yeah.
The strep throat outbreak?
Wuhan, China.
It was Tristan's house.
Cincinnati,
originated
Ohio.
there. It was one phone call. Mom, I got strep. I can't go in. Go to school. Don't be a bitch. And then from there on, 3 people are dead. Your fault.
You know what? That's fine. I'll deal with that guilt.
Carrying that on his conscience.
Anyway, with death and my mom's rage.
That'd be hilarious, though. Like, you go down to hell, right? And you meet the people on your way there. You're like, we actually died because you went to school that day.
Like, they spent their years in hell just figuring out who killed them.
Yeah. And then you show up, and it has, like, the marker above your head.
Yeah.
And
it's like a Sims marker, but it's red.
But they see the age you were when you did it to them.
Yeah.
So, like, you're a junior high kid in their eyes. And they're like, it was you.
You did this to me. Anyway.
That was dark.
With death, dark stuff, and my mother's rage, which, by the way, never get on my mom's bad side. I learned that. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe. Bye.
Peace.